Hey, welcome back to the system. Hi you, how are you? I'm Maku Crates, and in light of Black Panther 2 being released later this year, as well as the announcement that Ironheart started filming, who is debuting in Black Panther 2 alongside Namor, I wanted to talk about how important Black Panther is as a movie and the ever most relevant connections to race that the film has. Obviously, with being a white dude, I don't know race like I know something like writing, but I do know it more. Now normally I would go through the whole movie from start to finish and break it down, but today I'll be going a tad out of order and highlighting and talking about the most powerful and moving sections and ideas that Black Panther has to do with race. Obviously the biggest and probably most moving idea of race in this film, both behind and on the screen, is that a majority of the crew and a majority of the cast was black. A feat that should be the norm with movies about people of color, but an important feat in this film. Either way, that's never been done before really in film, at least to this extent, and at this time in 2018. Now normally in these stories about superheroes, there's the main white protagonist, the white savior if you will, and then there's the smaller, most of the time, less important side characters or sidekicks. With Black Panther, every character, no matter the screen time, plays an integral part in T'Challa's character arc and the incredible story being presented here. It's difficult to find a movie in which every single damn character, location, fuck it, even line of dialogue is important to the overall story of the main character. Speaking of location, Wakanda is a vibrant and beautiful showcase of African cultures. Even though it's a fictional place, you felt like this was a real place in Africa. All the different and unique tribes felt like you could go to Wakanda and see them. Like you could go and visit the Border Tribe or the River Tribe or any one of them. And with this beautiful place, you can't help but think, why not share it? Well, it all goes back to what Killmonger is trying to get across with his rather violent and not morally right methods. The message that only his fellow black people deserve these weapons and resources to overthrow the white people in power who are oppressing them. But T'Challa rectifies what Eric Stevens was trying to say and what he was trying to do. Instead of violent methods, our hero resorts to getting across his cousin's message of equality through sharing Wakandan solutions to America and the rest of the world, not just his fellow people of color. Because in that case, he and Killmonger would be no better than the oppressors. Contrary to Eric's belief, this is better represented when our protagonist says,
"You are wrong to abandon him. I chose my people. I chose Wakanda. Our future depended."
You are wrong! All of you are wrong! To turn your backs on the rest of the world! We let the fear of our discovery stop us from doing what is right.
Another thing I adore about this movie is how women are the protectors of the Black Panther. The Dora Milaje are so badass and powerful. This is showcased when they attack Killmonger and do one of their attack stances, as well as when Okoye says to Daniel Kaluuya's character, Wakabi,
"Would you kill me, my love,
For Wakanda? Without question.
To conclude this, I'll talk about a few more of my favorite quotes. When T'Challa's mother tells her son to
Not fit to lead!
it is incredibly moving for many reasons. That's all I need to say about that one. Whenever I think of the movie Black Panther, I always go back to thinking of these. I always think of when Eric tells his cousin,
why? So you could just lock me up? Nah. Just bury me in the ocean with my ancestors that jumped from the ships. Because they knew death was better than bondage.
And the message that everyone should die with honor and with freedom in this world instead of bondage, or racism or any concepts in that vein. Very relevant to our real world currently and for ages in which people of color are not treated with honor or freedom or respect like they should. And the other quote is what makes this movie what it is. It's when T'Challa says to the UN,
"We must find a way to look after one another as if we were one single tribe."
And with that very important message being said, I hope you enjoyed, and this has been Michael Creates, and bye-bye!